Derek Dimes, defeatthebook.com. Let us help you beat the odds. If you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. Either way, thanks for tuning in. I can't do what I do without you. So every video will always start with gratitude. I'd appreciate the thumbs up, a subscribe, click the bell so you're notified. If you do none of those three things, it's okay. I'm glad that you're here, consuming this content, paying attention to what we're delivering here at defeatthebook.com. If you're not following Bryce, TikTok and Twitter is mainly where he operates. All the social media links are down below in the description. All right, so let's get into it. $34.99 get you the entire weekend. Obviously, we extend it to Fridays. If you hopped on board Friday, Saturday, Sunday, still Saturday and Sunday is a great deal. $17 essentially will get you 2 days. $17 per day will get you 2 more days of day passes, and you'll be able to consume the content. So obviously, NBA playoffs are here. Going to get things rolling. We did give you a free pick yesterday with the Minnesota Timberwolves laying the 5.5. Nice, easy win there. Now we were on the Bulls. Disappointing there. 17 free throws. 17 free throws in the fourth quarter. In my opinion, that was the game. Just way too many fouls. Refusing to defend without fouling, I believe, cost the Bulls that game. A game that I thought that they could win outright. And wherever tied up with 3 minutes to go, could not stop fouling. So, tough one there. Looking to get back into it here today. We're going to have at least 3 NBA. Looking at one more possibility, dotting the I's, crossing the T's, nothing guaranteed. And a couple MLB, all right? Hop on board. It's going to be an awesome day. 3-2 day yesterday. Got back on board, swept the board there in MLB. So looking to continue to roll here today. Now, let's get into it. 6 o'clock game, a game I think could possibly be one of the most exciting on the board here today. We have the Cleveland Cavaliers at home, 5-point favorites going up against the New York Knicks here. Let's take a look at this total. We have a total started out at 115.5, moving up now to 116.5. So it must be a little bit of action on the over here in this matchup. Now, 2 teams where we see this series. I'm sure there's going to be some folks that are going to be on the Knicks who've dominated this series 3-1. If you take a look at some of the rosters, you jump into it. A lot of in and out for the Cleveland Cavaliers. To me, the staple and the key cog for this Cleveland Cavaliers team is Jared Allen. When he plays, they're different. When he's in the lineup, they're different. Defensively, they're much more elite. They rebound the ball much better. They're a much more physical team when Jared Allen is in the lineup. So there's been a lot of games that he had the eye injury, he had the groin injury, he's been in and out of the lineup. I really like the emergence of Evan Mobley. He's been playing great basketball, a guy who can stretch the floor, athletic, long, rangy guy. So it's nice to have those two together in the front court. Causes a lot of difficulty at the rim here for teams to finish. Now, we've seen the Knicks rebuild their team. Is Randall playing? Is he not playing? He's questionable right now. Even if he does play, I don't expect him to be 100%. I expect the Cavs to take advantage of that, try to get him in some switches, try to make him move and see if he can defend with that injury that he has there. I believe it's a knee or ankle, ankle injury. So it'll be interesting to see them try to test him and see if he can move laterally, especially if he's going to be matched up on Evan Mobley, who we know is the quicker, more rangy athlete and player here in this matchup. So I'm expecting this to be a raucous crowd. Now, if you guys were paying attention last year, Cleveland Cavaliers were in the playoff game against the Atlanta Hawks, right? First time they got into the playoffs, even though it's not really the playoffs, since LeBron has left Cleveland. So Cleveland is dying to get back to the actual playoffs, not the play-in. A game that they were winning by 9, I believe 11 points, 10 or 11 points at halftime, and completely folded. Second half only had 40 points, I believe, the entire second half, 17 in the fourth quarter, and Trae Young destroyed them, took them out. They lost 107-101. A lot of those guys are back now. Darius Garland's back. Mobley is back. You know, we're talking about playoff experience. And playoff moxie really matters when we're talking about NBA playoffs here. Guys who've done it before, guys who've experienced before. Randall's been here before. Jalen Brunson has been here before. Also, typically the Robin to the Batman that was Luka Doncic. We've seen them falter now without Jalen Brunson. Shows you the importance of him. He's a player to not overlook. Now, Karis LeVert still comes back here on the Cavaliers as well. What do? They bring in Donovan Mitchell. And if you have not been paying attention to Donovan Mitchell, you need to pay attention. To me, he's an all-NBA caliber player, especially when the NBA playoffs begin. He has been electric. 40-point games, 50-point games. In the playoffs, Donovan Mitchell is one of the best players in the NBA. Top 5, in my opinion. Top 5 in the NBA in the playoffs. When it's money time, give me Donovan Mitchell. He's a guy I expect to close the show. I'm going to take the Cavs here. I'm going to lay the 5 points at home. I'm seeing folks jumping on the Knicks. I understand that you've seen them win 3 out of the 4 matchups here this year. one of those games, or out of those 4 games, Jared Allen only played 2 of them. This is a great offensive rebounding team in the New York Knicks. And when Jared Allen is there, he neutralizes that. Him and Evan Mobley can neutralize the offensive rebounds of the Knicks if he's healthy, and it looks like it certainly seems and appears that he is. Pay attention to Isaac Okoro. Hopefully he plays. If not, I'm expecting some of these other guys to get an opportunity to come in defensively and add some help on the defensive side of the ball. But I like the physicality of Jared Allen when they're healthy. When he's there, they won a game 121-108. Cavaliers win at home. They go on the road. They lost. So they split 1-1 with Jared Allen in the lineup. It was 105-103 in a game that Julius Randle hit 8 3-pointers. That is not the standard. It's an outlier, right? I like the Cleveland Cavaliers here. I expect a raucous crowd. I expect physicality. I expect playoff Donovan Mitchell to be here. And I expect them to get the job done. Cleveland Cavaliers, lay the 5 points is my official free pick of the day, guys. Let me know if you agree, you disagree, whatever the case may be. Hop on board. We're going to have a great day here. It's Derek, Dimes, defeatthebook.com. Let us help you beat the odds. Best of luck if you decide to tell. But either way, hope that you guys have a fantastic Saturday. Good luck.